Hello. This is a Spot the Active Support competition. Jim Mansell introduced us to active support, and he used to say that when it was working well, active support looked smooth and effortless, like a swan swimming across a lake. But also, he said, like a swan with active support, there's an awful lot of action hidden under the surface. There are 4 elements of active support. Every moment has potential, little and often, graded assistance, and maximising choice and control, all underpinned by organising and improving support. We're going to look at a video clip of Barry being supported by Lynn, and you're going to spot the active support that Lynn uses. And you can make some notes when we pause the video. Then we'll run the clip again, pausing while I talk you through the examples of active support that we've seen, and you can give yourself 1 mark each time I point out something that you've written down. Okay? Here we go.
Let's put these in there, Rob. Put those in there. Those are all your ones, Rob. Don't reach them. Let's put these down there. Here, look, put your tins in there. Yeah. Fridge. Well done. And that one, look.
Okay, so let's take another look.
Let's put these in there, Rob.
So even before we really get going, we need to say Lynn is using every moment has potential. They've been shopping, and now what needs to happen is it gets put away. So Lynn is using this as an opportunity to get Barry engaged. She reckons there are parts of putting the shopping away that Barry can do. So instead of thinking, I'll do it because it'll be quicker, or poor old Barry needs a rest after doing all that shopping, I'll put it away for him. Instead, she's seeing this as another opportunity for Barry to be at the centre of the action.
Put those in there.
By opening the drawer and putting the tins on the workshop edge, and by adjusting Barry's footplate, Lynn is using little and often, making it as physically easy as possible for Barry to be successfully involved. She is also making the situation speak for itself, so that's another little and often point. She's using what's in the environment to communicate with Barry, opening the drawer, putting the tins on the edge to make it clearer what the job involves. The 4th point you can score is to highlight Lynn's use of graded assistance. Her first prompts to Barry combined speech with tapping the tins on the worktop and inside the drawer, and he doesn't move. And she decides it's because he can't reach. But when she's happy he can reach, she points more clearly into the drawer rather than just putting a hand in it. And quickly, Barry starts putting them away. The use of the finger point was a change to her support and a grading of her assistance, increasing the clarity of what she's asking to make sure Barry understands and is then successful. You score a 5th point if you wrote down that Lynn is maximising choice and control by letting Barry decide where in the drawer to put the items. There is in fact limited choice about whether to put things away or not. That's life, at least when you're living with others. But Barry is still able to exercise control over some parts of this, like where in the drawer they go. And Lynn doesn't interfere on the basis of her own standards at all. And you score a 6th point if you wrote about Lynn being available to do this activity with Barry. In other words, what we saw in the video is being underpinned by organising support. We can't see particular evidence of improving support, though you can speculate, because it's only one example. But we can say that the rota and the shift plan and Lynn's understanding of what's expected of her must have all been organised so that Barry gets what he needs at the right time. So that's 6 points you could have scored. Well done if you got them all, but even if you didn't, watching video like this is a good opportunity to talk about what active support is and what it does with your colleagues. And there are many more clips of support on our YouTube channel to discuss. The more you understand active support, the more you appreciate the paddling going on under the surface, and the more skilled you yourself will become.